Good morning, everybody. I figured I'd take a minute here and go over the overdrive seat adjuster installation. There's a couple parts on here that can be confusing, and to save yourself some time, I thought I'd throw up this quick video on how the installation actually goes. All right, we're gonna stand by and move the camera. Okay, as you can see, these shims go inside the tubing on our FeelFree back part of the seat, on the gravity seat. If you look closely, there's a threaded side and an open side, and even closer inspection will show that it's semi-tapered. So this will actually have to go with the threads in, and then we're going to actually use a hammer and wedge that I have to get the device into the tubing. So I will show you how that works after I file it down just a little bit. The filing actually takes some of the burrs off. There's a real severe weld slag overlap on this, so it took a little bit to do this one. I did a little bit previously to the video starting, so in the essence of saving time. So what I have here is dielectric grease, and I just actually put a little bit around the side of it here so you can actually see it. And then what that'll do is should slide in and set correctly. The instructions want you to put that in flush. So in order to do that, you have to take the hammer and the block and set that in that extra, probably ½ inch or so. So that'll be that. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, as you can see, it's now flush. It took about 30 seconds to get that in there once the burrs were off and the dielectric grease set on there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side, same thing. Again, the threaded end goes in, and the set without any threads drops in, so when you see after we install it, it'll actually set in there quite well. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the dielectric grease. I put it about 2/3 of the way up, just so it sets well. The part of this actually gets tight about that area, so I'm going to go ahead and install that. All right, I'm going to pause the video and I'll be okay. Now they're both fully installed. A little bit of filing and some elbow grease, and the wedge worked out pretty well. So let's continue on the rest of the install just for the adjuster part. Okay, here's the actual seat adjuster. That's going to sit on the outside. It's a little tight, but it will work. So we'll go ahead and get these set. So you're going to take one bolt, and then the actual washer for that is tapered, and that's so it allows the seat to adjust and doesn't slide back and forth out of the tracking. The bolt is 6mm metric, so you want to have one of those handy. What I do is I set them both first. That way they're aligned correctly without having to really go through too much trouble to get them set. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay, so that's how the install goes. Once you were able to get the shims and stuff set, the rest of the installation takes place actually on the boat, but here we are in February, so this is going to wait for a nice warm day. But I thought I would share on how to get that installed correctly. Have a good day.